Hello and welcome to an EngView video. Today I want to talk a little bit about EngView's CAM module. CAM is computer aided machining, and so we have the ability to create the custom output for M&G codes, HPGL, whatever the machine is looking for. We have a really cool customizable driver that we can change. And just for fun, here I'll show you the one that I was editing on recently. You know, we have a full programming language for that. So once we come through and we learn, exactly how we want to handle the arcs and lines and tool up and everything else, we can program this thing to do pretty much anything under the sun. So let's jump in. Recently, I was playing with a multicam driver. We had a customer that bought a used multicam machine and they wanted to be able to output the M&G codes to the machine. So I'm just going to grab my kind of favorite pizza box here. And, as you know, with all these drawings, you can change the length, width, height. So let's just set this to 12 inches wide. And for fun, we'll go and maybe take it from E flute to B flute. So we'll double the material thickness there. And let's create a layout. Okay, so we'll generate a layout and we'll maybe throw this on like a 4x4 sheet for fun. So we'll grab this here and say, okay. So now you see I got a quick layout. I'd like to maybe throw some registration marks, this little hamburger looking icon here. I'm going to pick my 1/4 inch fiducials and let's just drag some out here for the moment. And nothing really specific. There we go. So we got some registration marks on there. And maybe we'd like to even plot like a part number or some text on here too. So let's come back to our drawing. We'll go to our objects. I'll click on my text and you'll see here I can type in whatever a part number. So I've already started to type one in and we'll drop that out, maybe right on this little flap. And let's take that text and let's convert it to arc vector text. All right, so there's a little part number on there. And by the way, it's actually going to automatically update our layout. So you'll see that's been added. And so now let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's grab our CAM module. And let's click on this knife right here, and it creates a new tab down here. So I've got a new drawing going, and by default, I've got a driver already up here, and so I'm going to use this multicam inch. And you'll see in here, we can come in and set some cool stuff, like here's our camera. We know it's already on tool 99. We've kind of set up what we wanted for it. Our drawing pin is on tool 30. We've got feed rates and stuff set up for that. And the driver's smart, so we're going to be setting your Z0, let's say, on the bottom of the material, the surface of the table. But because we know the thickness of the material, we can adjust the Z down right here and say how much pressure do we want to put, for example, from the surface down. But in the cutting, we're going to work from the bottom up, and so we can say, hey, on the Z down, how much do you want to override? Maybe cut into the past the material a little bit. You can set that value here. You can set your feed rates, everything. And then on the creasing, it's kind of cool too. We're using this as a percentage. So like by default, we're going to say, let's go crease in 50% of the material. But you could say, hey, I want to go 25% deep or, 0.55 or, whatever you want to do, you can adjust it. But let's go ahead and we'll throw this toolpath on here real quick. So I'll click on the toolpath icon, say okay. Now I can pull up the little camera icon, and from here I can say, hey, camera goes first, then my drawing pin, then my creasing, and then my cutting. Or if we wanted to see all that happen all together, we could just hit the play button, and we've got a little slider here where we can speed up and slow down and kind of see it going through there. And now that we're all done, let's just go ahead and output this. So I'm going to say save this, and it's going to send it to a file. And I'm going to say, hey, I'd like to view my file after generation. Don't need to, but I can. And so this will pop up, and you'll actually see here's my M&G codes, my tool calls, there's my T30. So you're going to see it's just going to come right on down through there, and this is that's the code ready to go to the machine. If I want to see where that goes, by default, we're going to drop into this work directory, and you can see like, okay, here's the new file that I just generated. It's got just the name layout, and that layout came from the name of this layout. So if we changed this, then it would change the output file. And kind of one last thing that we can look at, I mean, there's lots of other cool things, but let's say you wanted that to be in a different folder. So let's go to file locations and we'll scroll down here and you can see here's my NC file location. So I could actually output that. In the case of multicam, you might want to drop it in your DNC files directory. It might be on a network drive or whatever. But anyway, you can kind of see the power of what we have here. So if you got any questions, let me know, because we'd be happy to create a driver, or we might even already have a driver for your machine if you'd like to take a look at our CAM module. Thanks for watching.